In an effort to link the British overseas territory of Gibraltar with northern Morocco's city of Tangier, Britain and Morocco are considering reviving a decades-old project for a tunnel connecting Europe to Africa. The announcement comes after a failed Spanish Moroccan tunnel project aimed to establish a physical connection between the two continents. In partnership with the Moroccan government, Boris Johnson's government is considering the construction of an undersea tunnel connecting Gibraltar to Tangier. Let's find out more about this tunnel in this video. Let's begin. In an effort to grow trade relations with Morocco, London has seriously started studying the project that will connect Europe to Africa. In addition to a partnership agreement to be signed after Britain's exit from the European Union in 2020, the Strait of Gibraltar, which is under British sovereignty, will serve as the hub for a 28-kilometre-long tunnel connecting the two countries. Former British ambassador to Rabat, Thomas Riley, said in an interview with the newspaper Español last August that there are many possibilities for developing ties between Morocco and Gibraltar in many areas. Since the late 1800s, plans have been floated to build a tunnel between Africa and Europe. In 1869, the first proposal was made. A tunnel crossing of 38 kilometres was planned from Terrific to Tangier that would connect Spain and Morocco. A $9.4 billion investment is estimated. A lack of funding and unsuitable terrain prevented this project from succeeding. As part of the Prime Minister's cabinet's attempts to seek new trade opportunities and relations following Brexit, the project has reportedly resurfaced earlier this year as well. The former British ambassador to Gibraltar, Thomas Riley, stated in an interview with Español last year that there were many opportunities to further develop ties between Morocco and Gibraltar. Similar to the Euro tunnel linking Britain and France, this 38-kilometre tunnel could have a similar design. The project would replace the Spain-Morocco tunnel that has been discussed for almost 40 years. Nevertheless, the Spanish and Moroccan project ended 2 years ago due to funding issues and frequent earthquakes and flooding in the area, which made the project unviable. However, this point was disputed since Spanish newspaper Diario de Cádiz reported that a recent study by the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Veronique debunked the claim. During the leadership of Prime Minister Boris Johnson, one of the largest tunnelling companies in the world proved that the 38-kilometre tunnel would be feasible. A tunnel under the sea connecting the UK with the overseas is expected to be completed soon by the British government. There is a possibility that trade relations will develop with Morocco from Gibraltar, a British-occupied territory stretching into Tangier. Through cities closest to Gibraltar, the line will connect Africa with Europe. Tangier, as the main port in the Mediterranean, will be the site of the tunnel. A visit to Rabat to extend this continental connection via Gibraltar is planned by Boris Johnson within the coming months, with this project in mind. Depending on current technologies, the project could be a suspended bridge on fixed pillars, a suspended bridge on floating pillars, or a submerged and supported tunnel on the seabed similar to the tunnel linking Britain and France. Strategic dialogue between the United Kingdom and Morocco was held in London in July 2018, hosted by then Minister of Foreign Affairs Boris Johnson and attended by Moroccan Foreign Minister Nasser Bourita. The meeting aimed to promote cooperation in the political, economic, cultural and security fields. According to British officials, if the European Union ratifies the Spain-UK agreement regarding Gibraltar's inclusion in the Schengen area, there will be unique relations between the two countries. They think a direct competition can be created between the UK and Europe at Algeciras by building the tunnel. As part of a partnership agreement signed in 2020 after the infamous Brexit, Morocco and the UK agreed to see the Strait of Gibraltar as a potential hub for a 38-kilometre tunnel that will end up connecting the two countries. As per reports, Britain is happy to see this project get the go-ahead, despite the fact that Spain was the front-runner for this project for many years rather than Morocco. Nevertheless, the project wasn't approved, so the British have taken advantage of the situation and picked Morocco to succeed Spain. Tunnels extending from Europe to Africa will connect areas closest to Gibraltar with the cities in Europe. Originally designed for 30 kilometres, the foundation for the tunnel will be built near Tangier in the Mediterranean. A 27-kilometre tunnel connecting Spain and Morocco had a maximum depth of 475 metres and a slope of 3%. However, several barriers remain, including a stretch of 4 kilometres where it was reported that clay soils could make tunnelling difficult. As part of the project, high-speed trains were expected to run through the tunnel, reducing journey times for freight traffic between the two countries. It was also planned that the tunnel would allow solar energy from Africa to be transported to Europe via the tunnel because of the project's intensity. Boris Johnson is rumoured to have planned to visit Rabat, the capital of Morocco, to take the project forward formally, involving Gibraltar in the process. With regards to tunnel design, several technologies could most likely be adopted depending on the current state of funds and the amount the UK is willing to spend. Considering the pandemic has taken its toll on the country, a bridge submerged and supported on the seabed could be used. Geographical conditions and current technology will determine which scheme to use to construct this route. Before coming to power, Boris Johnson initiated this new strategic relationship with the Allied Kingdom as British Foreign Minister. In 2018, he met with his Moroccan counterpart, Nasser Bourita, to discuss topics related to the economy, culture and security. Apart from that, since the UK is not part of the EU anymore, Moroccan agricultural products can replace Spanish, Portuguese and Italian products in the UK Sabah al-Hor. Experts say that Morocco is a good alternative for Britain to compensate for agricultural products. Spain, Portugal and Italy used to be the source of imports. After exiting the European Union, Morocco strengthened its ties with the British by offering better European ties to the British. This would open up an avenue for British trade with the culturally diverse continent of Africa. It would be necessary to address the borders in and around Morocco immediately, as trains are the primary means of transportation in this process. Officials in Britain are hopeful that the tunnel will allow Europe to remain a free trade zone. Nevertheless, Spain does not hide its concern about the Moroccan-British rapprochement. If the Continental Link project between Gibraltar and Morocco is implemented, the benefits that will accrue to Morocco will be immense. A partnership with Britain will give Morocco an excellent economic and political opportunity, as it will be able to sell its agricultural products and export other minerals. In order for these plans to be carried out, however, a framework of strategic agreements must be established that will result in economic and political growth for Morocco. Following Brexit, ties between the two countries have improved, so Morocco is offering to act as a gateway to Africa. In spite of the fact that it might still be in the very early stages of discussions, this tunnel for both countries will be a game-changer. After Britain left the EU, Sabrin Al-Hor, an expert in international law, sees Moroccan agricultural products as a viable replacement for agricultural products it previously imported from Spain, Portugal and Italy. However, Spain does not conceal its concern about the Moroccan-British rapprochement in the event of the implementation of the Gibraltar-Morocco Continental Link project. Speaking to the Arab Weekly, Hor said that close cooperation with the UK offers an economic and political opportunity to Morocco. It aims to sell agricultural products and export mineral raw materials within the framework of agreements whose political goal is to promote Moroccan territorial integrity. The United Kingdom and Morocco agreed in 2019 to maintain Moroccan-European trade ties after Britain's exit from the European Union. Besides the trade agreement, the two countries have concluded a number of other agreements, including an agreement for the export of products from the Moroccan Sahara, such as fish and phosphates, to the British market. And this will make Morocco the object of intense competition between Spain and Britain. To facilitate the travel of Moroccans to the UK-controlled Strait of Gibraltar, Morocco will soon begin selling clean energy to the UK and launch sea and air routes to Gibraltar. Well, that will be all from this video, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please consider subscribing to our channel. We'll see you with another one soon, so take care and goodbye.